Holy crap, everybody. So, live ops in Marvel Strike Force is absolutely terrible. I never thought I would be back here for a third video, but it turns out that they have released early the new team that is coming to Marvel Strike Force that you can see here on the bottom of the screen. And it looks like there was this thread on Reddit talking about, I think, the immortal crap the iron immortal something, right? And it seems like, well, that's probably going to be the case, right? It's some sort of like mystic raid team here, or is it mystic skill? We don't even, maybe it's skill, right? Honestly, I'm not sure. But the team that includes, and the models are all right here. Lady Bullseye, Steel Serpent, who again I guess is can we get the nope, okay, usually there's like a lore button, but I guess it's really effed up. So some version of Iron Fist, I guess. I don't know this right off the top of my head, and I haven't had the time to look it up because this just showed up when I logged into the game here today. I want to get this to you guys ASAP. And then Swordmaster. So I do know Swordmaster also because I played Marvel Snap. I think he's part of the Agents of Atlas. Wasn't that all a thing? From like Asia or something. So these are the three new characters that are coming to Marvel Strike Force. Very soon. You could even see the graphics for the shards. This is absolutely real. There's no joke about this. So pretty crazy stuff. Now, as far as the reworks go, it was suggested that, and this hasn't been confirmed 100%, that there could also be a rework to Iron Fist and also a rework to Iron Fist World War II. Randall Orson, I believe. Is this not like his father, or Orson Randall, sorry. His father or grandfather? I honestly forget. But regardless, these are the... Now keep in mind that he's skill and Iron Fist is mystic. So if this is a mystic raid team or something like this, then very well you're going to see some dual tags going on, just like they did with Elektra, and they reworked and they just stuck skill on her to add into vigilantes. So none of this would be surprising at all. So pretty interesting stuff here. Whoever's over there as scope lead that's implementing things in the game when things go live really needs to be fired. Or actually, you know what? Thank you. I want to give my personal thanks because we wouldn't have this video without you guys. So I put them in the verses. I wanted to see, can I get this into a... Oh yeah, I need to take them off. Why am I doing this? Because I want to make a really nice thumbnail that showcases these characters off. So there we go. We're going to take a screenshot of that. Let's do that. Copy and paste. And so Steel Serpent. Pretty cool. Lady Bullseye. So what's interesting about this, I want to come back to this. Actually, what's really interesting is that she was a former vote, right? She was a failed vote for vigilantes. In fact, why Hitmonkey won the vote, and I believe it was between Hitmonkey, Punisher, I forget her name, but like the female Punisher, and Lady Bullseye. And Hitmonkey won out on that one. So what this tells us, once again, kind of just like some of the other characters, is that a failed vote does not mean that they're not going to come to Marvel Strike Force. So interesting to note there. I really like this model here for Swordmaster. I'm actually kind of excited for this team. Not so much the Iron... I actually don't really care that much about the Iron Fist lore and all that stuff. He does look pretty cool. I don't know what his role is. I don't know what... I assume, they've got some brawler action going on. Interesting, because in Marvel Mystic Mayhem, they had Lady Bullseye as a ranged damage character, but it looks like that's probably not the case here in this game. There looks to be a lot of kind of brawler-esque characters, and I guess we're assuming, or we're thinking, that it's either going to be a raid team or it's a Cosmic Crucible team. Like, I can't... I mean, because we just had a war team, right? Geez, what do we have right now? Brimstone, right? So, yeah, this is going to be the first team of Chapter 3. Brimstone is most likely going to be that kind of rollover, just like Fantastic Four MCU did into Chapter 2. And then we're going to have this team as the first main team here of Chapter 3. So that's really nice. The other thing that I want to talk about, because this kind of pissed me off, honestly, a little bit as well here, before going to bed, I'm going to buy these in preparation for tomorrow, is that Damon Hellstrom is in the Antimatter store, but is here for Power Core. So what the heck is going on here? That is easy bait that if you weren't paying attention, that you could have picked that up and spent the shards. Now, sometimes this gets fixed when you do a refresh, but I am not about to do that right now. I think they could very well do a forced store refresh in order to get that fixed. Sometimes they do that too. I'll have to figure out what's going on there. Is there anything else broken in the game that I should be aware of? I feel like I'm just going to do a quick search through the stores. Do I see anything? That was the biggest one there. And I'm actually afraid of closing down my windows. They very, actually, you know what? There could be some data mines in here as well, if that got pushed too. I think there was an update that I saw in my app store. I don't know if there was on Android, but there was on my iOS that I didn't download. So I don't know if this was part of it or not. And interesting to see that. It's really kind of crazy. I guess there hasn't been, other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot of change. Ooh, between now and when I literally put out a video like 3 hours ago about the promo code. So there you go. Oh yeah, Multiversal Hellstrom. I wanted to talk about that. So that's gone live now, and you need to do it's lasts for 7 days, and it does have 100 shards of Daemon Hellstrom. You can see behind the screen here, but at the very bottom, and I want to see if I can do one war battle really quickly, because right behind that it does actually have a little. I don't know what it is. Is it a frame? And so I'm just going to do this really quickly here. I'm going to try to do something super fast, or at least as fast as I can get it, so that I can get my participation in. Now, some people might have already done their war tax for the day. I think that there is a web free claim, so make sure you go check that out. Sorry guys, to my alliance. I just want to do this, like, come on, yeah, right. Actually, that's probably not even the fastest way to clear the shield agents, but I just want to do this attack really quickly so that I get the participation points here and show you guys what's there on the global milestone. Also, good thing that we're talking about global milestones, right? Because that is also going to show you guys who the official reworks are probably going to be, because we did say that this coming week we are probably going to be wanting to look out for on that global milestone as far as showing up for red stars or diamonds or whatever for the rework characters. And I think that pretty much confirms it now. We don't know, it's not confirmed as to who they are, but I think we have a good idea as to who they might be, and we'll see for sure when those global milestones are finished. So that's another reason to keep up with the global milestone here. You can see that it's already hit milestone 2. So what I wanted is this thing. What is that? What is this? It looks like some sort of token, but it also looks like some sort of board, like avatar frame. I don't know, and I can't click on this, which is really weird. So again, that's something that we're gonna have to keep watch of. 4.5 million points. It did just start today. So how fast is this gonna go? I don't know. But after milestone 20, that's where we're gonna want to look for the official reworks for this. Immortal Fists. No, I forget the name of it. It's in the comics. Sorry, I looked this up like earlier on today. I just forget, honestly. But there you go. This is the new team. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Scopely screwed up as usual, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.